Ang sabi nila, Mujigay hits close to the Thai hit movie, How to Make Millions Before Grandpa Dies. Is this true? What's your take on this comparison?
Ay, wala na. I don't think.
Na-pressure ako dun kasi napakagandang pelikula yung Grandpa Millionaire. Pinanood ko rin siya and sobrang naantig din ako dun. Siguro close siya because of relatability. Dahil nga yung family ties with the grandmother. Ito naman, mas in-establish natin yung family ties between mga tita. Kasi for sure, lahat kayo dito, tito, tita kayo ng mga pamangkin ninyo. And parang ngayon lang makakaroon din ng pelikula that highlights or gives that spotlight sa mga tita na sobrang magmahal sa kanilang mga pamangkin. So, parang nakita ko nga sa trailer, mga comments ng mga tao na parang, ako din, tita ko, parang ang sakit-sakit sa puso, mga ganyan. So, feeling ko, hopefully, na-hit namin yung sweet spot na yun sa about family ties.
I'm curious lang, dito sa venue natin, meron ba dito ayaw mag-anak? Wala pa naman, wala pa. I'm curious lang kasi parang yung mga millennials daw, kasi di ba direct yung mention ko kanina, parang they prefer not to have kids.
Yung iba, parang for parents na lang. Pero naman marami pa rin. Pero medyo hindi na alien yung idea that not having a kid is someone na hindi ka magkukompleto.
Gusto ko tanongin tuloy yung mga support cast natin. Donna, ikaw, what's your take on having a kid?
Meron na po ako, isa, may 10-year-old ako, so di na ako pwedeng sumagot. Oo, meron na. And kung madadagdagan, parang wala pa naman. Dadaling na. Jojoin ka mga tayo. So yun, pero parang gusto ko pa ng kapatid, pero hindi ko pa naiisip.
Okay. Si Kate.
Na-pressure ako ng side kasi matagal ko na sinasabi na I'm one of those na I don't think I would do well as a mother, but because of recent events. Namulat na ako na, you know, there's nothing wrong with wanting to not have children, but there's also nothing wrong with wanting to have children for myself.
Right.
That's where I am.
Baka mabago ang pelikulang ito ang iyong...
Nabago
na. Ayan na nga. See? Ana, ikaw naman. What's your take?
Meron na rin po ako.
Ayan.
Well, gusto ko pa ng isa, yung nabigay sa akin ng anak ko naging lalo ko nagpursige ang trabaho para sa kanya. So, kanya-kanya na naman talagang take yun. Pero, as of now, trabaho ko muna ako. Isa muna, dahil ang hirap ko ako magdadagdag pa nang hindi ka naman prepared.
Okay. Alexa, ikaw, as a millennial.
I'm actually a Gen Z.
A Gen Z, ibang generation pa.
Lalo din siguro, but sa totoo lang po medyo namulat din ako sa movie. But of course right now, that's not at all something I think about, and not even in the near future. I feel like I want to pursue my career muna. Of course, and establish myself, and secure myself, and the future of the child I might want to bring to this world. Pero siguro po sa malayong future pa. But I am a firm mama, and that's as fulfilling also. Ikaw?
Okay. No, kasi I think that's a normal, mindset ng iba, lalo when they're focused on their careers first. So, iba-iba talagang priority. Wala siyang one size fits all, di ba? Alright, ang next na question is from Max Susana from La Conchera Lovers. Bilang ikaw makakasagot nito, how did you come up with such a diverse cast? Paano ang naging selection ng cast for this project?
Kinakabalan ako sa mga tanong. Ano po, for the cast, tulong-tulong po kami nila Miss Madonna, Miss Grace, and Miss Lloyd and Raywin in creating the perfect ensemble. Ano siya pinipintigan mo rin kung bagay talaga sa isang artista yung character. So marami sa kanila, first thought pa lang namin sila na may iba na nag-grow lang na parang pwede siya, pwede gano'n. Hanggang bago siya. And we're so happy with this cast. they all performed well. As in, minsan pag nag-viewing kami, sino favorite character mo? Hirap namin sagutin kasi lahat sila may kanya-kanya baon. Eh, ang ganda-ganda, galing-galing din ang lahat.
Thank you, Direk. Next question, pare-pareho to, no? From Romel Gonzalez, Jamara Lee Adriano, and Alan Santuan. It's for Alexa. What was your reaction, first reaction upon learning that you will be doing a film with a popular Korean actor? And how was this experience? Could you share some memorable experiences behind the scenes?
First, I was a bit nervous and not going to lie, medyo na-intimidate ako talaga kay Jisoo. Kasi
Angkad eh. Jisoo, what's your height? What's your height?
hindi ko siya matignan ng diretso, kailangan nakatingala ako.
6'2". Ikaw, Alexa, ano height mo? Without heels. 5'2".
5'2" on a good day.
On a good day.
Pero hindi, I was really excited then kasi I know how professional Korean stars are and I've never really worked with anyone na Korean star. So, the first time I met Jisoo, it was for the look test. So parang in a way, sinabak na agad kami sa trial scene without really the formal introduction. So I was a bit intimidated. Pero I saw in his eyes, wow, na-open naman siya. So kinabalan ko na po yung mukha ko, kinausap ko, nakipag-excite ako sa kanya, and nagbibigay talaga siya. Kahit feeling ko hindi niya ako naintindihan minsan, nagbibigay talaga siya.
Mahirap yun eh, no? Yung parang, di ko alam kung maiintindihan ba ni Jisoo yung emotions na
No, not the
nais mo.
emotion, more on the Tagalog.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's a really smart actor, so with the emotions, he could understand me right away.
Right.
Tapos yun, day by day, natutuwa ko ako sa kanya kasi nakita ko na nag-open up siya sa aming lahat. Like, sa una seryoso siya, pero ang ilang shoot na namin, nakikipagbiruan na siya, nagjo-joke na siya, tapos nagpapaturo po siya ng Tagalog. So doon natutuwa ako kami ni Ate Kai kasi madalas yung ka-eksena. Natutuwa ako sa kanya nagpapaturo siya ng Tagalog, tapos nagkikwento siya about his life in Korea, tungkol sa dogs niya, tapos mahilig din siya sa mga stray animals. So sabi ko, ay, magiging first time.
Oh, pet friendly.
Yeah.
Let's ask Jisoo this time. How was it working with Alexa?
It was hard.